vSAN is a highly resilient and distributed storage platform that provides enterprise-class performance and availability. vSAN provides failure tolerance capabilities to maintain availability for your cluster and its workloads. vSAN can distinguish between transient and permanent failures and invoke the appropriate action to remediate a drive failure. This video describes the steps to follow when you encounter a hardware failure in a vSAN disk group. If a disk fails, vSAN issues alarms and warnings. When a magnetic disk or flash capacity device fails, vSAN evaluates the accessibility of the objects on the device and rebuilds them on another host if space is available and the failures to tolerate is set to 1 or more. The vSAN components that reside on failed devices are marked as degraded. vSAN immediately attempts to rebuild degraded components. If the device fails without warning, vSAN assumes that the drive will come back online and marks the components on the failed device as absent. vSAN rebuilds absent components after the object repair timer has expired. The default is 60 minutes. vSAN monitors the performance of each storage device and isolates unhealthy devices. If the unhealthy device is a disk group's cache device, the entire disk group is isolated. The faulty device must be removed from the host and replaced with a healthy device. The disk management page shows the device as unhealthy. vSAN verifies that the host and the capacity devices can satisfy the requirements for space and placement rules and immediately starts the recovery process. Full rebuild avoidance tries to recover devices from transient errors by unmounting and remounting the devices. vSAN does not mark the devices as unhealthy to avoid a full rebuild of the components. If deduplication and compression is enabled, it is not possible to just remove an individual capacity device. When replacing a capacity device in deduplication-enabled cluster, you must remove and recreate the entire disk group with the remaining capacity devices. Use vSphere Client to remove the drive from vSAN. Select the capacity device and click Remove Disk. Before removing the disk, identify the impact of removing the disk from the disk groups and evacuate the data available on the disk. Click Go to PreCheck to verify whether the disk can be removed. This check identifies the impact on the cluster if the object is removed or replaced in maintenance mode. Based on the PreCheck results, click Remove. After replacing the failed device, you can add the new device to the disk group. On the Disk Management page, select the disk group and click Add Disks. Select the device and click Add. Verify that the vSAN disk balance health check is green. For more information about replacing a failed drive in vSAN, see the vSphere vSAN documentation on docs.vmware.com.